Hey everybody, this is my July favorites video. If you watched my last video, something about this may seem a little bit suspicious. Because yes, indeed, I am in the exact same clothing, the exact same background, everything as my last video. I'm not trying to swindle you guys, I'm just trying to get a couple of videos filmed. So let's get right on to my favorites of this month. The first thing that I'm going to start with is something that I only have a sample of, but I'm in love with it. And this is the Sumptuous Bold Volume Lifting Mascara in black from Estee Lauder. The wand looks like this. I got this as a sample and I really didn't have any super high hopes for it or anything because I've never heard anything about this. And Estee Lauder isn't really a brand that I gravitate toward in terms of actual makeup. I like their skincare, I like some of their like weird random products that they have, but this is really a phenomenal mascara. And I have tried a few mascaras recently that I've gotten samples of that I've been very disappointed with. In fact, the Benefit, what is it called? I don't know, whatever the fake lash one, I was not impressed with that. This was exactly what I had kind of hoped that that would be. So check it out if you're near a counter and you want to kind of look at what the wand is and see if you like it. I'm loving it. It's going to be one that I definitely repurchase in full size. The next two I definitely mentioned in my last video, but these are the Jo Malone fragrances in Blackberry and Bay and in Redcurrant and Creme. I'm loving layering these. I have a bunch of Jo Malone samples, so I've kind of been testing out different combinations, but I love how fresh and pure and simple these fragrances are. Jo Malone fragrances are not like anything I've ever smelled before, so if you do have the opportunity to go to a counter, go check them out. I have to say, I love these two fragrances, that's why I picked them up, but there were a lot of really delicious ones, so go check it out and see which ones are kind of to your liking. I would definitely say that Jo Malone, in general, is a favorite of mine this month. The next product is from Origins, and this is the Ginzing Energy Boosting Moisturizer. I've kind of been like taking the plunge into higher end skincare recently because my skin is very iffy about products. It doesn't really like any products on it at all. So I was always hesitant to spend a lot of money on stuff that would potentially break me out. But honestly, my skin freaking loves this. It is just so beautiful. The scent is really nice. It's very invigorating. And I like that you can wear it AM and PM because I'm kind of a simple person when it comes to skincare and I want something that I can use whenever I need it. That being said, I do find that this like really like wakes up my skin, so it's so good at 6 a.m. when I need something to really boost me up. This is the thing to go to. The next product is from MAC, and I'm not a big MAC lipstick person at all. I've tried a few shades and I think I kind of chose the wrong ones for my skin tone because I've never loved MAC lipsticks and I actually don't love the scent. This is of course the one that I like, the crazy purple shade. This is from one of the new collections. It may be phasing out at the moment, but this is Feel My Pulse, which is a cream sheen formula. And this is not something I ever would have picked up, but it doesn't really pull as too much of a purple unless you really, really build it up. It's more of like a violet pink that's really, really flattering with a tan. And the reason that I picked this up is actually because I was looking at the YSL lipstick. I think it's in number 19, the one that Lisa Eldridge was talking about. And I swatched that, I loved it, and then I was right by a MAC counter, so I swatched them side by side, and I liked this one better. So for a fraction of the price, I think it's a really nice kind of different shade if you want to go with something that's a little bit different than your typical vibrant red or pink. A purple is a really fun one to try. Very on trend right now, and I think that this is my favorite of all of the ones that are being released at the moment, so loving that shade. That is Feel My Pulse from MAC. Now the next product is something that I'm not going to go on about too much because everyone knows about it, but this is the Color Tattoo by Maybelline in Bad to the Bronze. I do really like these products. I have quite a few of these colors, but this one is amazing. And I love this just as a one product wonder on my eyes. I think that that sheen is amazing. It just does something kind of sultry for my eyes and kind of brings it to like an evening look without going overboard. And I've just been so lazy with eyeshadows the past year, honestly, and particularly in the summer, I just don't even want to mess with it. This is so simple. I do it with my finger, and it's just gorgeous. And also I would say that for people who are a little bit wary of cool tone shades, like they just don't flatter my skin tone or my eye color, this is a good one to go with because although it's in between, it pulls a little bit warm and it is very, very flattering. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is the NARS, what is this called? Their creamy concealer, I think is what it is. And this is in the shade Custard. I guess I'll give you guys a swatch just so you can kind of see what the consistency is like. But I love this. This has just changed the way that I look at concealer and left everything else in the dust. It really is creamy, super blendable, easy to work with, and just gives me the most beautiful full coverage without looking overdone. I'm really big on kind of subtle, natural makeup for the face, and this just does that for me. The next product that I'm loving is the Dior Skin Nude BB Cream, and I have this in the shade 003. I talked about this in my last video, and if I want something that matches my skin exactly, I will mix this with a slightly lighter foundation, really blend it in, and it just gives a gorgeous, perfect tone for my skin tone. But that being said, I really do like wearing it alone and just making sure that it's really well blended, and it just kind of warms up my skin and works for whatever reason, although it is a bit too dark and a bit too warm for my skin. The next product is from Sonia Kashuk, and this is their brush in number 130. I think this is from the less expensive, like non-professional line, and you can get this at Target. I love this brush. It's so soft, it's super dense and bouncy, and I just love the way that this deposits contour color or blush. You can really use it for anything, and it's not too heavy in the way that it deposits color. I'm loving it. The quality of this is amazing for about $12 from Target, so go check that out. The next product is also something that you can get from Target, and this is the Pacifica Purified Coconut Water Cleansing Wipes. These are amazing. I have decided that I'm swearing off any other makeup wipes because these are just so damn good. I do find that they sting my skin a little bit, but in a way that makes it feel like I really did a good job cleansing my face. So I really, really been enjoying these, and I don't think that they're too overpriced considering the quality of the brand and the fact that, I don't know, makeup wipes are always expensive for what you think that you're paying for. So loving those, and I don't think I'm ever going to be buying any other makeup wipes in future. The next product is the Laura Mercier Lush Nectarine Blush. I also talked about this one in my last favorite, or my last video, but I just love this shade. I think it is such an all-in-one product in that you can swipe it on and it'll give you a highlight, it'll give you the color, and it just adds a gorgeous glow to my skin. So to do a little swatch of that, there you have it. It's right there. You can see that it just has this beautiful sheen to it, and I find it so, so flattering on my skin tone. I like that it pulls a little bit of gold because it's perfect for the summertime, and it kind of warms up your skin and gives you a little bit of a bronzy glow. The next thing is the Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting Powder, which was gifted to me by my best friend Grace. This is just an amazing product. I can't say enough about this. I know it's gotten a lot of hype, but I don't think people really give it all of the credit that it's due, in that for me this has changed the way that I think about contouring, because I've always thought, okay, well, bronzer, bronzer is a bronzer, you can contour with it, it's darker than your skin tone. No, a shadow is not a bright, like Laguna NARS or Hoola from Benefit bright bronze color. It's a shadow. It looks like skin, that's kind of deeper and much more cool tone. So this is perfect for that. And I really do find that this gives me the most natural color, and I will never stop buying this. I think that this is amazing and probably my favorite find of the entire year. Now the final product is something that I've talked about before, and it's really just revisiting an old favorite for me. I'm so in love with this fragrance, but Stella by Stella McCartney, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my newfound love for Jo Malone, but it just makes me appreciate how pure and lovely and simple this fragrance is. And I've been kind of wearing them all together, switching off. But it's just so pretty. I can't even stand to wear anything else right now. It's the perfect fragrance. This is like my signature scent, so I don't know if it's also just a nostalgic love that I have for it, but I've definitely been getting back into this for the summertime and just loving every second of this fragrance. So thank you all so much for watching and for sticking with me through the multiple months I've had of on and off filming. I will be sure to be putting up another video very soon. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye!